When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Jennings. Got his man. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Maryland. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
It's caught downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return. coverage unit was there and ready. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Benson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. Just steamrolling the defense. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Ducks are on the move. To the air on first down. That's reeled in at Stewart. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting four-star defensive. He'll take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Got it in the middle, it's Casper. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Let's take just a second and talk about Oregon. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Harden. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Slams it ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. It's Benson. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That's it, 5. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Maryland. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Brenson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Looking Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harden.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw on third. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harden. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. The short hands, it's Brinson. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Tosses it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to change this route. More to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Knight. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Offense now working in the red zone. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the holder will put it down on the left hash. A 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Quick completion on the out route. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. With the catch, it's Benson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback making checks. Moore will throw. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
They'll open the second half on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks racing to the line in a hurry up.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Give to the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to...
He's taking the shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? More to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now facing a third and long. The give to the back. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Harden. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Out of the shotgun on third down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moore will throw. Right on the money. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Ducks have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. looking for the end zone.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got it in the middle. It's Benson. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to buy time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Going right to work up top. Turning it on. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, SMU. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll bring it out. It's Gresham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Moore to the air. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A 3rd down try for the offense. The toss sweep to the right. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. This is a designed run. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Knight. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to run, it's Harden. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mustang.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
35. SMU 30.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's low. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
By the receiver.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Moore will throw. Good timing on the quick out. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mustangs in the hurry out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Brinson. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fakes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wide out. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. 1-possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. He'll keep it himself. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want that clock to run. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it in the middle at Stewart. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. And the Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. This is not a time to pad your stats. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys. So this is a big win.